Hi folks, welcome to or welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. I know I shouldn't be thinking, but I thought let's do a full screen one for once, because on there it's always really little, isn't it? So, should we jump in? If it'll play. Oh, I forgot to tell you what it was called, didn't I? White rice, soy sauce and sesame seed mukbang, stretching and acting
Hold
bizarre.
on, I didn't get sick. I decided to make rice instead. Yeah. I decided to
Eat.
let's see how many views I get from a mukbang. White rice, soy sauce, Bella's crying, and sesame seed. Sesame seeds. Oh, and some vegan butter. It's a little too hot. Can you see the steam?
Oh.
No, you can't.
I should have the bingo card because already she's done one thing on there. Did you see? Blah, blah, blah. She tried everything, didn't she? Mukbang, ASMR, makeup, vlogs. You name it, she tried everything to get people to click on her account. I don't want a big channel. No, of course you don't. Should we do it with a bingo card? No. Let's do it this way for a change.
Right above the spoon. Let's let it cool off. I know I'm supposed to have like the food up here, right? So how should I do that?
You should have thought of that before you clicked record, you numpty. No patience.
Maybe I should. Hang on a second.
Anyone who likes mukbangs is going to click on your video and go, oh, is that all you've got? And click out. Or is that all you want? You just want the initial... the first 30 seconds and then... Has that put thing? It has already. Frozen. Boom. Okay. I think we'll do it with a card then. Because it's easier to fart about with. Where are we? 132. Surely she's not going to say this meal's going to last me, that teeny tiny bowl. I want to see what the acting bizarre is.
I know I'm supposed to have like the food up here, right? So how should I do that? Maybe I should. Hang on a second. This.
So we're going
to put on a sweatshirt because I'm cold.
In California. How can you be cold?
Okay, here we go. Where's the other side of this? Okay.
wasn't so horrible. She could be funny. There were times when I actually laughed out loud at her because she's funny. But she's vile. If she got rid of the vile side of her.
Oh, my hospital, you can make it vegan. When I was in the hospital, that's when I had just gone vegan. And I asked for hummus and vegetables. Okay. I think if I take
And bananas and peanut butter, if I remember rightly.
this and switch it with the box. Oh God, this is gonna fall. Like that. I was thinking I would do that. No. Well,
Now it's short on the
you
other
did the
side.
best you can, right? Is this good? Hot.
She is such a toddler. Why does she have to have lukewarm food or cold food all the time? And stop using your teeth to get it off the spoon. Use your lips like a normal person.
People are gonna hate this.
Yeah. And you do it even more.
That's why I won't do it. Hi, North Carolina. Mmm. I put vegan butter, a little soy sauce, and lots of sesame, toasted sesame seeds. Go. No.
Just pushing
Okay,
them
this one's
away.
gonna look huge.
So mean.
I don't know what that means. Wants to keep spinning me. I did my nails myself. Last night I put these crystals on ring finger and index finger. Why does YouTube keep spinning me? What does that mean? Woo! I just
Hey, so why are you saying why do they keep recommending me crap?
flashed my big stomach sitting down. This is a mukbang. I know. Did you see anything?
Does that really make a mukbang? A tiny, teeny little bowl of rice? I don't think so. Have you seen Nikocado Avocado's mukbangs or that little Susie, whatever her name is? Is it Susie? She's like that. There's nothing of her, and then you look and she's got food as far as the eye can see, and she eats most of it. It's like, how? Where do you put it?
You can go back and look. It's just my stomach.
Why would I want to go back and look?
Thank you, Darlene. I am fun.
Darlene, telling her she's fun. Stop it now. That's not funny.
Yes. I don't know, Jen. That's problems. I love rice. I love sesame seeds. No, because I've been watching this person that's not very interesting. And she already has over like 2,000 subscribers because she's been doing mukbangs. The sake's right here.
Proper ones, probably.
But I started to feel sick, so. You're supposed to make eating sounds. Like this.
Please don't.
Like, there are channels that just show this. And just eating. That have millions. This, like this. Maybe I'm going to turn my channel just into straight mukbang and see what happens.
But that's the problem, isn't
A
it?
lot.
You never stuck to anything. Whatever the latest trend was, you'd jump on the bandwagon, and when you didn't take off instantly, you'd get bored and do something else. And you were never doing it right.
A lot of you would be upset. But I'd get so many more views.
No, you wouldn't.
What if I got to 1 million or even 100,000 subscribers because I was eating? I might try it for a week. My eye is twitching. This one.
Gonna use that because this is the new "there's something in my eyes."
Okay, Jin. Not trying to be mean, but I really don't want to talk about your issues with YouTube, you know? And you're probably gonna say, oh, she bit my head off. I'm not biting your head off, but like, okay. I do watch Mommy Tang. Booty boo, should I? Should I be one of them and just jump on the bandwagon
Like you're doing anyway.
and do it? It doesn't offend me, but that's all that we're talking about. You're talking about a technical problem on your end. It doesn't offend me. You said, why does it keep spinning? I said, I don't know. Everyone wrote, it's not spinning for me, it's not spinning for me. And then you continued. And now we're continuing. So it's just like, okay, all right, okay, I'm done talking about this. Well, Rachel, when am I going to know? I'm sitting here like losing my mojo. Am I going to meet you or not? I'm going to do it. It's a stain.
No shit. Why would anybody want to meet up with you when you're screaming at them like that? In public.
I'm going to go to San Clemente and go to Ulta. Oh, and Rachel, since you're on, I know you are, Booty Boo. I want to show you guys something. Rachel, don't go away because you're going to want this.
Is it a Magnum? Oh, it's a Magnum.
I found this at Ralph's. Sweet Loren's. It's gluten-free, non-GMO, dairy-free, nut-free, 100% whole grain. Bye. People get irritated with me. Oh my God. Get your own channel if you need that much attention. Fudge brownie. So it doesn't say that it's vegan. Yeah, Sandra, like, and I got the sugar cookie. And I think I can feel they're already in little round balls. 110 calories for one cookie.
Mm-hmm.
Cane sugar, gluten-free flour. Oh, tapioca flour. No, that's okay. Potato starch, chocolate chunks made of sugar, unsweetened chocolate, cocoa butter, soy lecithin. Is that milk related? Sustainable palm oil, filtered water, cocoa powder, molasses, sea salt, xanthan gum, baking soda, nothing more. Manufactured in a facility free of gluten, wheat, dairy, peanuts, and tree nuts. But it's made on shared equipment with products containing eggs and soy. So that's probably why it can't say vegan. But for me, I only went vegan for the dairy. I had no problem with meat, but I went vegan because
Shawnee was.
yeah, but soy is not milk. Soy is not dairy. I only went vegan for the milk and dairy and decided to just make it strict. Stop and go vegan. But I have added fish back. Does that make me a pescatarian? I don't think so, because I think if you call yourself a
We went through all this. You're a flexitarian, but you don't want to be one of them. You want to be a vegan.
pescatarian, that means you eat everything except except meat. But I don't eat eggs, cheese, milk, butter. You know? I don't know how it tastes. Easy baking instructions. Preheat oven or toaster oven to 325. Place cookie discs on ungreased baking sheet 2 inches apart. For easier cleanup, place on parchment paper. Bake until light golden brown, 11 to 13 minutes for a soft, chewy cookie, or 13 to 15 minutes for a crispier cookie. Let cool and enjoy. I'm going to do a mukbang eating this tonight. And I like to do live ones. Live mukbangs. Does anyone do live ones?
Yeah. Lots of them.
Booty Boo, you need to tell me what you like, so I shouldn't moan.
No, don't moan. It's horrible.
Now I see why people are irritated with you. Well, my videos have been viewed over 3 million times, so.
Because people can't believe what they're seeing.
The seafood boil is expensive. Crab legs are like $25 a leg here. And the seafood here is awful. But maybe I would do it. I used to live in Atlanta.
You've lived everywhere, apparently.
Buckhead.
Fuckhead to you, too.
But the crunch of opening the shell. I'm gonna start doing just mukbangs. If my channel, if my channel takes off from mukbangs, I think that's a sad state of affairs. But I'm going to do an experiment. Everyone buy Scentsy from me. Okay, I'm done with my rice. I love afterwards, it's like the food that keeps on giving. You find a sesame seed, see? There must be one sesame seed left in my mouth. Google it. Like my friend used to say when I'd say, what does that mean? Look it up. Like I remember when I didn't know what ASMR was. And Trisha Paytas did something ASMR, and I was like, what is that? I didn't put a comment saying, what's ASMR? I didn't go to the video, watch the video and say, what's ASMR? I Googled, what's ASMR? And then I knew.
Stop shouting.
People want to be spoon-fed. I'm going to help make you independent. Lori's mean to her subscribers. I'm the mean one. Don't cross me.
Never a truer word spoken.
Thank you, Brenda. Like, you know what? HRH is like that too. Someone will say, where did you get that? Where did you get that? Like, just use your brain and find out where you got it. Do you know how annoying it is when you get it 25 times? Like, just find it. Be yourself. Go out and do something. Some people think I'm mean. I'm only like, I would say this to your face if you were my friend. Like, my friend Marjorie, she'll ask so many questions, I'll be like, stop with the questions! And she's like, oh, okay, yeah. Like, so if someone said that, like, people say that to me all the time at work. I'm like, and they're like, Lori. And I'm like, okay, okay. Well, like, I'm supposed to I have to do a lot of scheduling, and one of my coworkers, he's like, fucking Lori. Like, I didn't, like, go, like, you're mean. You're mean, I'm not going back to work because you're mean. You said fucking Lori. Like, oh, I know, fucking Lori. Oh, okay, don't swear. Sorry. Cussing. Oh, the cussing. I don't like you because you cuss. I like you because you don't cuss. I'm going to be like Amelia Fart. Lori's on drugs. That's what I'm going to hear. Look at her. Look at her big fat stomach. I'm Amelia Fart.
You'd do that if you thought you'd get away with it, wouldn't you? But she's too original for you, so you can't copy her. And you're like, look it up, do your own thing, get your own channel, make your own videos, stop copying people. What is it with narcs? They have to copy people.
Oh, I just found a sesame seed. It's up here. I know. Look at my varicose veins. Oy vey!
Stop shouting.
Look at them! Terrible. Am I gonna get them fixed? No.
What is she on?
I don't know how I do it. The same way I can do this. Does this leg have varicose veins? Not bad for someone that has 2 fake knees, right?
You just said you couldn't do that the other night.
You guys ever seen my butterfly tattoo? I hate it. Okay. We're doing exercises here. They're going to be like, what the hell? She's lost her mind. Stop! This is as far... Ow!
They're frightened and you're screaming at them. That butterfly, I know that's supposed to be shading, but it looks like one of them temporary tattoos she's just licked and stuck on her leg.
This is as far as my knees go. I can't bend them any more than this. Unless pushed, but I can... But look at how flexible, right? I'm super duper flexible.
Fall off the bed, go on.
I'm gonna fall off the bed.
What are you doing, woman? Maybe you should have done all that after you're
I
off,
can't see what people are writing.
when you needed to
Don't
do
hurt yourself.
exercises.
I won't. Did you find that interesting?
No. What
Let's
was
see.
interesting?
We're gonna show how flexible.
She's out of breath.
Ready?
Done nothing and can't breathe.
That was my computer, guys. Okay. Dogs, leave me the hell alone. Seriously. Okay. Wedgie. Wedgie. Pull up my pants. What should I do? Let's try this.
Act your age. Oh, she's going to do a ballerina pose.
Wait, no, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. I have to take these off. Okay, I'm watching myself, so I can't do it. Not as good on this side.
You can't do it because you're watching yourself.
I can't look at myself or else I lose concentration.
She was a ballerina, folks, for 18 years.
There's too many things in my way.
There's nothing in your way. Bad workman and all that.
Arabesque. Can't do arabesque. I used to be able to do it on toe. I used to be able
On point.
to be on toe. Let's just say I'm on toe. And be like this. With no hand holding and just hold it up there. Because I pictured a string coming out of my head. And a string out of my arms. And it was total core. So
If you were a ballerina for 18 years, new knees or not, you could still do it. You were no more a ballerina than I was.
Like if I hold on, I can do it. And then
We can all do that.
en l'air, penché is when you go down. And then I could do changement, change. Oh, I can't do it with my knees and my boobs. And pas de chat.
I could do. Why are you naming off the odd thing? You just do a whole load of things together and say. It's like me saying I could do kickball change. And I could do 3 taps in a row. Do you know what I mean? You just do it. You don't.
Which means step of the cat. Glissade, assemblée, sisson, pas de bourrée, 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 turn. Is this boring?
That sounds like it came from a film. It sounds like a line from a film. It's got Sing Out Rose in my head at the moment. Gypsy Rose Lee. There's something. There's a film where they did. I'll fucking find it if it kills me.
I think so.
Does anyone else know what I'm thinking of? Now she's worn out. Oh! 26:14. I'm sure there's a film with that line in.
Awful. I'm supposed to I have to do a lot of scheduling. That was my computer, guys.
I should have kept that for the
Concentration.
thing, shouldn't I?
Can't do our best. I used to be able to do it on I used to be able to be on toe. I can't do it with my knees and my boobs. And pas de chat, which means step of the cat. Glissade, assemblée, sisson, pas de bourrée, 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 turn. Is this boring? I think so. I think it's boring. Actually, not boring. Wow. You guys, you just love me, that's all.
Who? Sorry.
My feet are dirty. Nothing. Doing nothing for New Year's. No one and nothing. Really? Oh, I can teach you more. My head is pounding. I'm gonna have another migraine, I can tell. Stop licking!
Stop shouting.
She's not licking her body, she's just going. Live stream. This is a live stream. This is how I like to talk on the phone. Is this hard to do? Are any of these things hard to do for you guys?
No.
But you have to remember, I had knee surgery.
Yeah, so you should find it easier. You've got new knees. I've got old ones.
I haven't left the house in 2 days. This is what I do. I go to work. I get there by 8. They force me to take a lunch. I don't want to leave. I leave at 6:15. I come home, get undressed, and go to sleep. Then I wake up on Tuesday, get to work by 10 of 8. They force me to take a lunch. I work till 6:15. I come home, get undressed, eat, and go to sleep. No, they're not doing it. Their teeth are fine. Promise. It's a nervous thing.
Yeah. That's why she needed all her teeth
Then
pulled
on
out.
weekends, I sleep late, which is like, I don't know if I'm happy. I sleep late till like 9:30. And then I say, oh, it's so beautiful out. I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to go shopping. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'll do a live. I'll do a YouTube video. And I start to put on makeup and I eat something. I have 1 or 2 cups of coffee. And then I go, what's the point in going out? I'm just going to buy stuff. And I stay in. Thank you, Brenda Peterson. And that's what I do. I don't do anything anymore. I live a very disgusting life. I want a lot of things, but I'm trying not to spend money. But it's kind of hard because then I need like some content for YouTube, so I'll buy some makeup and then maybe I'll return it.
But that's the thing. That's what you thought. You thought you had to have things to show. You don't have to have things to show. You've got plenty you can talk about without having things to show, or you can talk about the things that you wanted to buy and show and see what the other people think of it if they've already got it. There's that misconception that you had to have. Back in the day, hauls were the thing. Everybody did a haul, and then everybody watched it, and they wanted the stuff. I wanted all the stuff that was from America, and people wanted stuff from the UK. But that's not a thing anymore. Gobby. You don't need to keep showing things. If people want to see things, you know, like Americans, if Americans want to see things, they can go to the shops you go to, or they can look online. Everybody has got something about them that's different to the next person, so just be you.
There's plenty of drama. Then I come home when my son is here and he screams and yells at me and says terrible things, and then apologizes. And I tried to go out last night and then I couldn't. Look at this. On this sake bottle, it says Sake Bloody Mary. Let's see what that's about. It kind of sounds good, right? I want to read it.
It's that with tomato juice and Worcester sauce, I would think. The sake in place of the vodka. I love a Bloody Mary. Tons of Worcester sauce.
Okay, pour 2 ounces of Gigagan, I think this is called Gigagan, sake in a tall glass. Add 3 ounces of tomato juice, a dash of Tabasco sauce, dash of Worcestershire. By the way, it's Worcestershire, not
No, it's Worcester, you fuckwit.
Worcester. For all those mukbangers that cannot say Worcestershire, you should know that.
Worcester.
Worcestershire
There's no sheer. It's
sauce, which is
Worcester.
made from. Is it made from juniper berries? Know that?
Anchovies, you fucking moron. What is it with her screaming at people? You should know this. If you fucking Google it, tell everybody else to. It's Worcester sauce.
That's gin.
I love it when
What's
she gets it
Worcestershire
wrong.
sauce made from?
Anchovies.
Some berry. 1 teaspoon of lime juice, salt and pepper to taste. Add ice and stir with a celery stalk. Then they have a sake screwdriver. Pour this over orange juice. Pour it over ice cubes and add a twist of lemon peel. I want to try the sake Bloody Mary. Sardines. I think I threw away the can of sardines I have. I've never tried them, but I did buy sardines. I'm afraid, do they taste like sour? I feel like they taste vinegary.
Really? They taste like fish. You eat
Your son said the
kippers?
same thing about what? I missed it. Sorry, Lily Boo. Everyone says it's his age. It's not, and he has even said it. It's not his age, and his friends have said it to me. The mustard sardines. His friends have told me. He has anger issues, and he's... Worcestershire sauce is not made from sardines.
It's not Worcestershire.
Now we have to Google. Did you really? Oh, I put this in upside down. Duh. Okay. No. Worcestershire sauce
She says that once more.
has anchovies in it. Okay, hold on, people. I like anchovies. Google. Ingredients in Worcestershire sauce. There's a difference between hurtful and abusive. Just saying.
He's not abusive. You said what he said. He doesn't want to be around you and you're not a great mum. How is that abusive? All fucking boys go through that stage.
Really? The recipe for proper Worcestershire sauce basically consists of anchovies layered in brine, tamarinds in molasses, garlic, vinegar, chilies, clove shallots, and sugar. Leon Perrins. That's the original. Stop licking with your mouth. But what is it made from?
You just read it.
I want to know what it's made from.
Anchovies.
About us? Okay.
It said you read it.
Oh, the recipe is closely guarded.
Oh, this is nearly empty. Wow, there wasn't much in there, was there?
It's properly pronounced a few ways. Worcestershire or Worcestershire or Worcestershire. So Worcestershire, you can say it that way. It doesn't give the recipe. It's not anchovies, I'm telling you.
You just read it! Was she not there when she read out anchovies?
I'm not picky.
Yeah, we know that.
Ingredients in Lee and Perrin's Worcestershire sauce. I won't tell you. Oh, wait. Okay, so in Lee and Perrin's, which is the original Worcestershire sauce, ingredients: distilled white vinegar, molasses, water, sugar, onions, anchovies,
See?
salt, garlic, cloves, tamarind, extract, natural flavorings, chili powder. Okay, it contains anchovies. Interesting.
Are you going to apologise to the person you kept saying it doesn't have it in when they said it did? No, because you know everything. You know fuck all.
No, I just want to go to sleep.
Off you go then.
I've been on for 37 minutes. I'm going to get off. I'm not doing anything. This is just boring as fuck.
I want to go to sleep too.
I don't want to go out, drag myself around to do nothing alone. I could easily stay in the house for 2 weeks and never leave.
And you had a go at me. That just reminded me of the mother out of Barefoot in the Park. I'm all alone. Nobody'd find me. I'm on my own. I could fall off the deck of a ship and no one would know I'd fallen overboard. Believe me, mother, people would know you fell overboard.
I turn on music in my house anymore. I live such a different life than I did in Boston. But I'm happier here. Hi, Joe. I'm okay. No, I don't miss Boston at all. The weather, I left because of the weather. And
funny though the amount of time you spend talking about the place and reminiscing and your grandmother's house and the different shops, and it was the creme de la creme and all the hospitals and this, that and the other, but you don't miss it. No.
It was a dream to live in California. I love California. But I lived in a beautiful apartment in Boston. Why doesn't your husband believe it's live? What's the big deal about being live? I just pushed a button. Live. My apartment, I loved it. I don't think I've ever been the same, because I didn't want to leave that apartment. I lived there for 12 and a half years. It was beautiful. I had a huge, big bedroom. Burke had a room, big eating kitchen. I had a big foyer, a big living room with bay windows. And then I had an office with French doors and high ceilings and beautiful moldings. And I lived in the heart of Brookline, 6 miles from downtown Boston. I just loved that apartment. That was like my home. And then the fall was gorgeous. And then my landlord died. And then his wife got sick and they sold it. Oh, sorry, Brenda. And I was only paying $1,800 a month for that beautiful apartment. And then I had to find another place, and that other place was a dump, and the neighbors were just disgusting. Trash, drugs.
Yeah.
Ugh. And
It's always the
then
neighbours'
from
fault.
that place, then my mother had the brilliant idea to move to California. And I had always wanted to be out in the warm weather because of my
My mother had the brilliant idea. You liar! God, it just slips off the tongue, doesn't it? If you don't know, if you haven't watched it before, go back to the beginning of this channel and you'll see her saying that she didn't think her mother would be on board, and she finally talked around. Now it was her
body
mother's
hurting
idea.
so bad. So I made it happen. And then we moved to Long Beach, and Long Beach was awful. It is beautiful. I mean, I do like it, but I mean, I live in the living room. My other home was old, was over 100 years old. But it was home, and I felt beautiful there. And people talk about love. Hey, I don't feel love from anybody, like true love. I grew up not feeling loved. I don't know why she wanted to, because she was bored. She moved back to Boston in a week.
Well, yeah, why did she want to move to California? It wasn't her idea, you lying lump. Tell the truth. You can't say why she wanted to move, because it wasn't her idea and you didn't think past that, and you don't know what to say now.
So love is everything. I know that, but I don't know what that feels like to be loved. Giving your child money or helping them money-wise is not love.
Yes, it is.
That's easy. If you have the money, you give it. I needed so much more, and I never got it. I didn't get it from my father. I was his only child. He never remembered my birthday. He was married 3 times, first to my mother, then to Maureen. Maureen had a son, and I remember I went to the acupuncturist with him once, and they were like, "Oh, how many kids do you have?" And he said 2. And that just hurt me so bad, because that wasn't his child. And
that hurt me so bad, because he wasn't his child. Really? Do you know how vile you are, really? Just when I'm starting to think, oh, you're not too bad today, you come out with a line like that. How do you think that young man would have felt if he was there and they said, how many children do you have? And he said, oh, I've got one girl. Needy, 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 aren't we?
And he never even liked that kid. When they got divorced, he never saw him again. So how much could that kid have been something that meant something to him? He wasn't. To say that in front of me.
Always the victim, aren't we?
Denise, do you know me? Have you watched any of my videos? I love myself. I love myself more than anything. That is why I'm a survivor. I've always loved myself. But I do not, it's not even that I don't feel it. I don't have anybody that loves me like that. Nobody in my life has my back. That I don't have that kind of love. I don't have it from my child.
Which is it? They have your back, which your mother did and always helped you, but that isn't love. Or you want love, which?
And I don't have it from my mother. And that's my family, and I'm all alone. And people who have said that they loved me, friends, etc., have done things that you don't do to somebody that you love. You're preaching to the choir. This is what I tell everybody. I am just talking. I'm telling you how I feel. And that's how I feel right now.
Maudlin.
Yep. Okay, I have animals that love me, but it's not the same. That's not good. I don't know what it's like to have someone out there thinking about me. No. We didn't get married like that. I didn't feel love, no. I've only been in love with one guy.
We didn't get married like that, no. It was a deal, wasn't it? A green card for a baby.
And he's still married to the girl, that woman now, that he left me for when I was like 20.
And he's in California, funnily enough. And you looked him up, didn't you?
That was who I loved. Like, in love with. Broke my heart in love. And I'm in love with my son.
No, you're not in love with your son. You love your son. There's a difference. Weirdo.
I'm not talking about a man. I'm not talking about the love of a man. Are you a girl or a guy, Jax? Jax. Thank you, Denise. I appreciate you trying to boost my spirits, but I don't really know you that well, you know. I'm just telling you, I don't have love like that in my life. I live without love. I only love myself. That's the only person that loves me, is me. Why is your name Jax? Jax.
Why is your name Laurie Beth?
I don't think I'm in love with my child. Like, the minute he was born, I was in love with him, you know? Like, unconditional love, and someone's gonna take it as she's in love with her son. It's a sick relationship. No, I don't. Oh, Jacqueline, okay. I don't think of him as a husband, but you should be in love, meaning that you, okay, so we all know there's a difference between in love and love. Being in love, if you're in love with somebody, You're in it.
Keep digging.
And I don't think I'd ever lose being in love with him. Like, people fall out of love, then you're not in love anymore, right? I'm in it with him, in love. Thank you, Ho.
That's just
Graham.
weird.
But he doesn't, he says he loves me, but I don't feel it from him at all, ever. His words say it, but his actions are not those of someone that loves their mother.
And you're calling him out live on YouTube.
And he knows this. I even talked to his friend about it. Let's see, what did I write?
You shouldn't be doing that. This is just wrong. You asked his friend.
Okay, stop it! Jesus. I said, I just wanted some advice. Don't want to put you in a position that you would feel funny. Just wanted your opinion on how he treats me. And he said, yeah, I don't think it's right, but I just think he might have some anger issues. I tried talking to him a few times, but he doesn't really listen sometimes. But I definitely think he's getting better. And I've seen him grow up a little bit. It just takes time. And I said, I just wanted to know if you thought that he loved me. And he said, yeah, he definitely does. But it's a confusing, scary for everyone. A confusing, scary time for everyone that age. And this is somebody his age.
I'm sorry, who would do that? One, why have you got his mate's telephone number anyway? And I would never do that. She does her I would nevers. I would never go behind my son's back to a friend of his talking about him. And she wonders why he's angry with her.
Anyways, that's that. I'm depressed. Oh, hi, Gigi love. Scratching my eye. It's not just blame. You guys, if I played you the video that I recorded when he was yelling at me.
Yeah, it's funny how the bit you didn't play was the bit leading up to when he shouted, when you were saying, I don't know what you want to go to Boston for anyway. Grammy won't pick you up. You know how unreliable she is. Na 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 na. Wound him up and let him go and recorded it. Oh, look at that.
You guys, if I played you the video that I recorded when he was yelling at me, and I put it on Instagram, and then I took it down, but I played it for my coworkers, and they are really upset with me that I'm even letting him come home, because they're like, that's just, they think I'm going to come in with a black eye or something, even though he's never, ever even
really
come near me in any way. But that doesn't matter, because I feel like I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Do you know how wrong this is, Lardy?
I don't want to talk about it. An ex harassed me? No. Never, because if you know me, when I'm done, I'm done. And they know it. No. You know what? The ex is harassing you because you are feeding it somehow. I don't want to travel. I've traveled plenty. You guys, if you don't know me, if you're new, no, he can't live on his own. I don't want advice. I don't want advice. Then he's not harassing you anymore, right? Hologram? Wishful thinking, Darlene. And in the meantime, our relationship is very bad. And maybe he won't have a wife. The answer to loneliness is nothing. There's no answer. It's what it is. You feel lonely. You just have to deal. There's no answer. I love myself as much as anyone could possibly love themselves. Thank God for that. And I'm strong about it, you know, but I'm sad a lot. I'm sad. People are like I take a picture, okay? Look, I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna take a selfie. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm very achy. I'm sorry. I know, Denise, this is a fucking depressing ass video. We've always been in that place. Look, watch this. You ready? I put it on a timer. 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And then I post it and people go, "You look so happy."
Coochie wants something.
I know how to smile, that's all. I know how to take a good selfie, that's all. And it's not fake, it's just a smile. I'm not saying, "Hey guys, I'm so happy." No, he wouldn't. Because they're fucked up. Yeah. So, you know, a lot of the time I tell people, okay, tell yourself, hi, Virginia, Roanoke, Virginia. Tell yourself that you are beautiful, that you love yourself, that you are special, that you are worth it, even if you don't believe it. Because what you tell yourself is what will be. But if you're unhappy, I would never tell myself, "You're happy. Don't be unhappy. You're happy. Don't be sad. Don't be depressed," because that doesn't make you change.
Why not?
In that case,
So you're saying tell yourself and that's what will be, but don't tell yourself that because that doesn't work.
what you need to do is say, "Yeah, I'm really, really, really sad. This is what sadness feels like." This is what being depressed feels like. It's a feeling. You can't help your feelings, right? But the way that you talk to yourself about yourself, you can help. So, acknowledge your feelings. I feel sad. I feel alone.
Oh,
But
seems really helpful, that, doesn't it? Reinforcing how shit you feel by telling yourself as well.
one thing has nothing to do with the other. So I feel sad, I feel alone. Oh, this eye is bothering me. But I love myself. I think so, but I don't want to race to go and do it. I don't know. It's just a disaster, the whole thing. Okay, guys, I really should push myself to just go to Ulta. Just get up and go to Ulta and walk around. But I feel like a loser, just dragging myself around a makeup store.
Go somewhere else then. Go to the beach.
Hey, Becca. No, then I'll get shit for buying things. I have a headache. I gotta go. Thanks for being with me, guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching my mukbang and watching me stretch. And I don't want to, Denise, I don't want to go to a bookstore or a coffee shop. I don't want to. And I'm not asking for help or advice, I'm just saying how I feel. I'm eating sesame seeds. No, I don't want to go to a bookstore. I know. Okay, I'm going to go. And maybe I'll come back tonight and do another mukbang, like a total... Okay. Totally crazy in the head. This is comedy. Yo comprendo español. Y tú es muy mal. Una persona muy mal. Y... Faga? Is Faga ugly? Tú es Faga?
Is she calling herself ugly, or is she calling somebody in the chat ugly? And then she said in her other one that she doesn't go there calling people ugly.
Thank you, Denise. Fala? Faya? Faga. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? No es necesita to say I'm crazy and that this is comedy. Like, don't watch and speak English. Why are you writing in Spanish? I know, I don't want to ignore it. I don't want to. I want to engage. Because you're bored. Moldy mushroom. Ugh, an ugly username.
That word's popping up a lot, isn't it?
True Marcy. Just disgusting, right? Hologram, I almost deleted you because I thought it was him, her. Just write one more thing so I can block you and delete you. Come on, do it.
Why does she think people will write when she says that?
No, hologram, I won't. There we go. Thank you. Okay, guys, let's see if I go to Ulta, and if I do, and I get anything, I'll come back and show you, and maybe I'll do a mukbang tonight. Bye.
So this one was before the one you've just watched, but it was uploaded afterwards. So Lord only knows what happened there. Anyway, we got to the end. If you got here with me, thank you very much, and I'll catch you in the next one. It helps if I've turned it on, doesn't it? In my defence, when I was shouting at her about Worcester sauce, most people just say Worcester. We don't bother saying Worcestershire. So I had that stuck in my head. But I found this and I thought it was funny, so I thought I'd share it.
Mama asked me to get some Roy's Sister Cherie sauce, and
Strength, I swear to God. There's 150,000 ways to mispronounce that, and you missed every one of them. You missed every one of them. It's just Worcestershire.